Spanish Grand Prix was exciting from a data perspective. Finally, a possibility to rate the large-scale updates the team worked hard for. We'll start by comparing lap times for Sainz and Hamilton. Starting from lap 5 to Sainz's pit stop at lap 15, Hamilton was on average 0.2 seconds per lap faster than the Spanish driver. At lap 15, Ferrari pitted Sainz to undercut Hamilton, and they were successful with their decision. Despite 0.2 seconds improvement for laps 15 to 23 for Hamilton after Sainz pitted, the Brit entered the track behind Sainz on lap 26. Let's now have a look at first laps after pit stop for both drivers. After Sainz pitted for mediums, for laps 17 to 26, he lapped on average 1 minute 20.2 seconds. Hamilton for laps 26 to 35 was doing on average a minute 19.3, which is nearly a second faster than Sainz's times right after his pit stop. Surely, Ferrari had more fuel on board for those laps, but not for a second per lap more. Stroll and Ocon had a similar stint at the end. They pitted laps 34 and 35 respectively, and stayed in similar conditions on hard tires until the end. If you look at the graph of their times for laps 38 to 66, we can see that Stroll was lapping faster than Ocon for most times. The spike for Ocon on lap 51 is due to Alonso overtaking him. Overall, Alpine was on average 1/10 slower than Aston Martin during this stint. We can also bring Sainz into the equation. He pitted on lap 41, and as can be seen was considerably faster than his opponents behind. Finally, let's compare times for Mercedes and Red Bull. At the beginning of the race, Russell and Perez were in similar conditions, however their tire choice was different. As can be seen, Russell's soft tire started to fall off around lap 17, while Perez's mediums started working to his advantage after lap 19, when he was greeted by 7 seconds of free air in front. Talking about lap time difference on similar tires, we can compare the fastest laps between Hamilton and Verstappen at the end of the race. Seems like with less fuel, Mercedes are closer to Red Bull as never before this season. So what about the conclusions? Firstly, the current cars are working much better with free air in front. This of course was the case for most of Formula 1 history, but compared to last year, the difference is just insane. Secondly, Mercedes upgrades worked beautifully. This time they were closer to Red Bull than Ferrari in terms of lap times. Thirdly, Alpine showed that success in Monaco was not a coincidence. Their pace at the end was just a tenth behind Aston Martin, so it will be interesting to see their progression. And finally Ferrari. Their updates didn't do wonders. At the end their pace was stronger than Aston Martin's, but they were far behind Mercedes and Red Bull. That will be it for today. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for your time.